Hello guys, on this channel we come your way with everything business, startups, entrepreneurship, finance, investment. Today we're coming your way with everything about turkey farm. It's going to be a one-on-one sort of conversation with the way and manner you'll be able to rear turkey from scratch till the time that you'll be selling them. Stick around, make sure you like, you comment, you share our videos. Thank you very much. Today we are here basically to get to learn about the processes of rearing turkey. You know, I've been eating turkey till all this while, but I have no clue as to how one can make money out of it. Where did you get the knowledge from?
I started with poultry birds, which is chicken.
Okay.
And then a friend introduced turkey to me.
To you, okay.
That, it's also good. And we also talk about their mortality rate.
It's very low
than
the birds.
So he told me I didn't wanted to do it. So one day I said, let me put a try to it.
Okay.
So 13th May I went and bought their eggs.
Just 10 eggs. Okay.
Yes.
At what cost?
At that time, it was 10 cedis per an egg.
So 100 cedis.
Yes, 100
1 million old Ghana cedis.
Yes.
Okay. And what happened?
So when I came home, one of my local birds, the chicks, were laying eggs. So I wait for it to finish laying
eggs.
Then I give the turkey eggs
to the local bird. Okay.
To
all
hatch.
The 10.
Yes, I gave all the 10.
Okay. Was it able to sit on all the 10?
Yes, it was able to sit on it, but unfortunately, after 28 days, it was able to hatch only 5.
5
out of the 10.
So the other 5 got spoiled.
Yes, they got spoiled. So
okay.
later on, I went again. I gathered money. I went again, and I bought another 10 again. And
okay.
That one, it was able to hatch 6.
So take us through the processes. You first buy their eggs. You give it to a normal chicken to sit on it.
Yeah.
Then they will hatch.
Yes.
So what's the you said 28 days?
Yes, 28 days.
What do you do after 28 days?
After 28 days, when they are being hatched, I don't let them follow their mother.
Which is the chicken.
Yes.
Okay.
So
you separate them.
I separate them and keep the baby ones. Put lights in their cage.
Okay.
And then
give them some heat and
food.
Okay.
For about 5 days, I see that now they are strong because the first 3 days they are very weak. So you have to attend to them daily.
Constantly.
Because sometimes when they even fall, they will not wake up.
Or come to the feeding of the big ones, the turkeys, the baby ones.
Yeah.
What do they eat?
We prepare a food called broiler starter.
Okay, broiler starter.
That
so
one,
broilers.
Yes. That one we let the maize
become
plenty in it. So that one, when they take it, within 1 week, you see that their feathers begins to come to grow.
Okay.
So they will be on it for 2 months. Then after 2 months,
they will be on that feed for 2 months. The broiler starter for 2 months. Then you shift to what feed?
I'll shift to grower.
Okay.
So the grower, the maize is not much, but the fiber. The fiber in it is much than the maize.
How many times do you feed the small ones in a day?
Because of I have another work attached. The feed that I give them, it contains them for the day.
So you just put plenty there and they eat. What may be overfed?
Yes, that is what I want.
Okay.
When they are small, they have to eat and grow. So they eat 24 hours because there is light in the cage.
Okay.
They eat 24 hours.
So when they have grown 2 months, now they have feathers, everything. What happens?
So when they are 2 months and the feed is being changed, they don't eat in the night again. We don't allow them to eat in the night again.
Okay, so in the night you don't put any food there.
Even there's food, but I put off the lights.
When the light is out,
yes,
they will sleep.
They will sleep.
They won't come and eat. But if the light is on, then they will eat.
Because if you do it like that, digestion will not take place as they are growing. So you keep them in the dark. When there is daytime, the sunshine comes into the cage, and then they continue to
go and eat. Okay, and after that process, at what time do you now start giving them adult food?
The grower is an adult food, so they will be on the grower till they are mature to lay eggs. If they are females.
Okay.
So when they are mature to lay eggs, there is a food that we give them which is called layer mash.
Layer mash. Okay.
So they will be.
So it's basically the feed that you give the chicken, the normal poultry that we grow.
Yeah.
Okay. How many eggs they lay at a time?
They can lay 20 eggs.
20 eggs at a time.
At a time. That means when they are laying the eggs, they lay it every 2 days.
Every 2 days. Until they lay all the 20.
So they can take about 1 month and
to lay
the eggs. And the 20, unless those who are mature, those who have been laying eggs for some time. So the young ones who have never laid eggs before, they can lay eggs 15.
Okay.
15.
So now we want a step-by-step process. Now, how do they mate when they grow and they are female? Do you still keep both male and female together, or you separate them?
The interesting thing is that for the turkeys, their males, they are so jealous.
Oh,
so they are very, very jealous.
Just like we, the human beings.
Yes. They are very, very jealous. So when you keep a male, 2 males in the cage, by the time you return,
one will die. They will fight over the girls.
Yes,
what about if the girls are plenty? Still,
they will not allow. See, those people, when in their kingdom, they have seniority. So in their kingdom,
they have seniority.
Yes, they have seniority in their kingdom. So when the seniority is there, young one, you are not supposed to touch any woman.
Interesting.
So for you, the farmer, you also need a fertilized egg. So what you have to do is that you put all the males at one side, and then you give them at least 15 females. You can give them 1 male.
15 females, 1 male. Okay, so that means you have to have a lot of cages.
Yes, you have to have a lot of
cages to do the mating.
Yes.
Okay.
So even though sometimes what I do here is that maybe a month I change the male and bring
another male. No, have you ever experienced a situation whereby a particular male has been given to plenty female and you wasn't able to cross with them, like human beings, infertility? Do you see infertility in turkeys? I don't know if my question makes sense.
Yeah, for now, I have not seen it. If there will be infertility, then the problem will be coming from the feed that you are
providing them. They wouldn't get strength to be able to.
But if the feeding is good, there is nothing like.
So now we have 1 male, 15 female in 1 cage.
Yeah.
When do you get to know that this one is being fertilized, is pregnant? Or you don't use the word pregnant? It's
on heat.
On heat. No, I know they're on heat.
Okay.
They are on heat, then they will go for sex.
Yes.
But what I mean is, how do you now then get to know that they have conceived? Like okay.
One thing you have to know that when they are mature and they started laying eggs in the womb, there's a particular sound they make
for you to know that they have eggs in the belly.
Yes. Okay. There's a particular noise that they do make, like how the local birds in the house when they are about to lay eggs, they also do that.
The same thing.
So when they are doing that, they know that
this one has eggs.
Is ready for female. For male.
Okay.
Yes, to cross. So when even for them with the male, they themselves will just walk and go and squat in front of the male
to cross them when they are on heat.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So when they are on heat, the eggs are in
but giving one male turkey 15 females, is he not going to die?
Right.
His brother not going to die.
The case is that not all of them becomes on heat
at the same time.
Even a day. Sometimes
day.
the 15 females will be in, and throughout the only
three will mate with him
on heat. So if the turkey is not on heat, it will not allow the male to what?
Okay, to cross them.
Okay.
Now we want you to tell us when they have the eggs and they start making that sound. Do you separate them from those who haven't gotten the eggs yet?
No.
You just leave them.
Because you don't know when the other one too will.
Okay. So now, when they get the eggs and they lay the 20, at what point, within how many months are they going to sort of start getting another on heat and crossing and all that?
For what I do is that I don't allow they themselves to hatch to hatch the eggs.
Why don't you allow them to hatch their own eggs? Do you use an incubator or natural way?
I would say natural way.
Why don't you allow them to sit on their own eggs?
Okay, the reason is that for them, when they are on their eggs, they are very, very serious. They don't want even to stand up and even come and eat.
They sit on the eggs.
They can
throughout.
sit on the egg throughout. The only thing is that they will just stand up, just come and take small water, and they just
go back
and just take one or two and then go back.
So if you leave them that way, what will happen?
If you leave them like that, it will affect their health. And if there is, and their immune system will break. And when their immune system breaks,
and there is any disease, they will die.
Their system, they will just die like that. So what you, the farmer, you have to, if you want them to incubate on their own eggs, time to time, you will pick them from the cage and put them in a separate place. You put water and food there. Then for 30 to 1 hour. That you will not be seeing the egg. For that one day,
they will eat. Then you take them back
to the cage. So for me, I don't have the time like that. Sometimes when I leave the house, I
will come in the evening.
So if I want
to you give all their eggs to the normal birds
in the house to hatch.
Okay, how long does it take for it to hatch? You said 28 days.
Yes, 28 days.
Okay, and normally all of the 20 will hatch.
When the egg is very fertilized, you can get 80% being hatched. But the rest can take 2 or 3 days to hatch.
Okay, now let's come to the business aspect. After taking us through the step-by-step processes, do they take water?
Yes, they take water.
Water? Yes. Normal water, yeah.
Yes, we give them normal water. And because we are running them as a business, we don't wait for them to fall sick before. So we always put medication in the water. And this is how the medication goes. Let's say the day old, we give them glucose and then antibiotics. For 5 days. 5 days, then you stop. I stop, then give them plain water. Then the next 5 days you continue. So at every point in time, you are checking glucose and antibiotics. So after 5 days, then you don't give them the glucose again. You give them only antibiotics, vitamin, so that they can boost their appetite for them to eat very well.
What disease do affect them?
For turkeys, the most disease that affect them very seriously is fowl pox.
Fowl pox,
Fowl pox. So when they are 1 week, I go for fowl pox injection. I bring there, come here and take the vaccine and come and inject them myself.
They have taught you how to do the injection. So you go to the veterinary
and take to them on their feathers.
How many do you the vaccine? How many injections do you give each?
One.
Okay.
But when after 1 month, after 1 month, I give another.
For 1 month you give another. Every
So
other month be a
No. Because for them, normally we supposed to give it to them when they are 2 months.
Okay.
For the first vaccine.
First vaccine.
But because fowl-pox is their major disease, if you want to wait for the 2 months to
you
come,
may let them have it before.
Yes,
You will lose. So 1 month you give it to them.
Yes.
Another month you give another jab.
Then
okay. What is the vaccine? The name of the vaccine?
Fowl-pox.
Fowl-pox.
Yeah.
The same as the disease.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Now let's come to the business aspect. Before one goes in to buy the eggs, you said one costs 10 cedis.
Yes.
Now
that was at first, but
currently how much?
Now it ranges from 15 cedis to 20 cedis.
20 cedis, depending on the size.
Not the size, depending on the locality.
The locality.
Like people's like this, and then they sell it there 20 cedis per an egg.
And here in Kumasi,
it ranges from 15
to 20 cedis. Yeah. Nice one. Now when they grow, you let them hatch, become birds, big birds, turkey, and you are selling. Do you normally sell the male, female, and are they coming with different prices?
Yes, the male and the female comes with different prices because the male are very huge.
They are big.
I would say twice
the size of the female.
Yeah, so they are very huge. So their prices are different. And
so the male goes for how much?
The male ranges from, when it's festive, you can get the very big one at 500.
500 cedis.
Yes.
And there's the female one.
The female one, 250, 200.
Okay, which is half of the price.
Yeah.
Which of them is tastier? Because I have been tasting them, but I don't know whether the ones that I've been tasting, they are male or female. Which one is more sweet? Did they come the same taste?
Yes, they come the same taste because in every animal or meat, I think the fat in them will lose the taste.
The taste.
Yes, and the turkey have a lot of fat.
Really?
Yes,
okay.
They have a lot of fat. The male also have a fat, and then the female also have a fat. But the funny aspect is that for their meat, when you steam it, it's not like the chicken that when you steam it, it goes down. But for them,
this one pops up.
Yes, when you steam it, it pops up.
Wow, I see. So now we know the prices from day one of hatching to the day that they will mature. How many months?
It's 6 months.
6 months. They can now sell.
Yes, 6 months. If they are female, they will start laying eggs.
Okay.
And if they are male too, they will start crossing.
So at that time, now you can sell.
Yes. But the male, their crossing become effective when they are 7 months.
Do you sell eggs as well?
For now, no.
For now, you don't sell the eggs, but you sell the day old.
The day old.
The small ones.
Yes, those who are 2 months, and then even some people want it 1 month and then 3 months.
Okay, so those who want to go and start their own turkey farm, they will be able to come and buy your day old.
Yes.
And how much is the day old?
For now, it's 30 cedis
per one.
Yeah.
Okay, 30 cedis.
And the 1 month too is 50 cedis.
Okay, I think people would want to go into such farming. Can you put out your telephone number?
My number is 024 332 7739.
Your advice to somebody who would want to go into turkey farming, what should they do?
Okay, if you want to go to turkey farming, the first of all, you have to know the number of birds you can handle.
Okay.
And then 2
from the start.
Yes, and then 2 the place. And then 3 how you are going to start. Are you going to start with the eggs? For me, I wasn't having the money.
So you went for the eggs.
I went for the eggs.
But if you have the money, you can start with the birds straight.
When you start with the birds straight, it's good.
It's peaceful.
Yes.
You don't have a lot.
You can even take 5 birds. That's 2 males and then 3 females.
3 females.
Exactly.
So when they come and place their order, will you teach them? Do you give them training? Because people may be interested, but they have no clue, no knowledge as to how to go about it.
Yeah, some people call me and I've been giving them. Sometimes I order birds from other countries and I keep it here for them to come
and buy. That is when yours is not enough.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Thank you very much, guys, for watching the video to the end. Make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, and share with your network. Thank you very much for the support all along.